The first session is the AI Frontier, Decoding the New Era of Marketing. May I please request, put your hands together for Priya Choudhary, Director, Business Solutions and Insights, Google. May I please call her up on stage? Give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Am I audible? Okay, so good morning and a very warm welcome to all of you. I'm delighted to be here today in front of this prestigious audience and deliver a keynote. And let me just start by introducing myself a little bit. I lead business solutions and insights for Google in India. Worked with Google for roughly 7 years, but 2.5 decades in the media and advertising industry. So I've seen it from the era when digital didn't exist to digital and now AI. So that's been my journey. And like I said, what better way to start this day than something that has occupied our mind for such a long time, which is AI. It has revolutionized the way we look at the world today. But when we think about our conversations, and I'm sure you'll all relate to it, our conversations have evolved, right? 2 years back when AI, 2.5 years back when AI first came to the fore and people started talking about it, there was a lot of curiosity that we had. And we were all trying to experiment with AI, we were all trying to learn together. But when you think about today, we have all moved beyond curiosity to actual execution. And led by marketers like yourselves, now we are not just experimenting, we have concrete use cases of AI. And that's the world in which we are evolving. So we thought, let's talk a little bit over the next 10-15 minutes about how we as Google are thinking about AI and the next frontier of AI. How is consumer behavior evolving? Because that's what is truly driving AI innovation, not the models and not technology. And let's talk a little bit about why should you care as brand marketers, what's in it for you? How are we thinking about new tools, new models to enable you and your businesses in this AI first world? So let's get going. Now, a little bit about how we are thinking about AI in general, and then I'll come to AI in marketing. But when you're thinking about AI in general, our North Star has not been just technological innovation. Technology happens, by the way. But our North Star is how do we partner deeply for larger societal good, creating impact for population at scale. And that's evident in everything that we do, from the research that we are doing, to the partnerships that we are evolving, to the kind of new models that we are developing. It's all about how do we make AI helpful on an everyday basis for society at large and for people. And whether you look at the kind of partnerships that we have done with institutions like AIMS, which are health partnerships, or partnerships with state governments, agricultural bodies to be able to identify which are the right terrains, what should be the right crops to be grown in certain areas, to developing multilingual commerce models. Our single biggest intent of AI is to make it inclusive and resilient as a digital ecosystem. And that's the same commitment of bringing scale and impact, which is really helpful and reliable, that we bring to this community as well as marketing. Now, definitely, like I said, as a community, we have moved away from doing experiments with AI to AI where we are actually starting to see business results. I can safely say that we are out of the sandbox stage of AI, right? We are all experimenting, we are all learning together. And I give a lot of credit to this community. As marketers, you have fueled this. And as Google, we believe that we have shipped a decade worth of innovation in just the last few months, last 1 year. But that brings us to also a critical inflection point, I feel. Now today when you think about AI, and let's look at our own behavior, every day we are talking about a new model, we are hearing a new headline, isn't it? It can be really confusing. But let me tell you, as marketers, as people who have worked in the field of AI for such a long time, and where we are making commercial decisions on AI, just a new model is not enough. What really makes the difference is the depth of architecture supporting these AI models. And let me tell you what I mean. When you have the infrastructure that you set from base, when you build your research and models on top of it, and you also have consumer platforms that consumers like us really trust and love, that is when the true magic of AI really comes alive, and that is what is the true differentiator, where you are able to create impact at scale. And that's where we believe that this stable, predictable AI comes into being, and that is the power of Google, and that's the power of our foundation model, which is called Gemini. I'm sure you've heard about Gemini, you're experimenting with Gemini as well. And in case you did not read, in the recent times, we have just actually a couple of days back, we have launched our newest Gemini models. They are called 3.6 Flash, 3.5 Flash Lite, and 3.5 Flash Cyber. Now, these are the models we believe are truly world-class, that pack in right effectiveness at scale, trust, reliability, and impact. And it's not actually just the models that are mind-blowing. It's truly what is driving it is change in consumer behavior that we are seeing. And let's think about it as consumers. We are expecting AI or any other form of, any other form of digital mechanism to be able to answer our questions here and now. We are truly having conversations with AI. It's not just typing in a few keywords in a search box and expecting search to answer, right? We've evolved as consumers, and that's what has really powered this AI revolution as well. Actually, as consumers, when we think about it, the initial thought was that AI is going to contract this entire search journey. It's going to be like one robotic click, and we are going to say, let's say I'm looking for shoes, I'm going to say buy shoes, AI will do it for me and we'll be done with it. But that's not the case. AI has actually expanded the entire search revolution. It's an expansionary moment in the era of search. And I'll give you a few examples. Typically, we say our research shows that when, as consumers, we buy something, typically we consult like 5.5 touch points. That's what our research says. Now, can you tell me how many touch points do we consult as AI consumers? Any guesses? Any number is okay. There is no, I'll give you the right answer, but what do you think? Okay, I'll give you the answer. It has more than doubled. In the world of AI, an average consumer is consulting 13 touch points. Now, why is this happening? Because, like I said, AI has made this entire moment expansionary rather than reducing it. And like I was saying, let's look at our own search behavior. We are now having two-way conversations with AI, almost like AI is an individual. We are asking follow-up questions. We are inputting long, very, very specific, customized queries in AI. Isn't that true? And that is what is driving how models are evolving to keep pace with this evolving consumer behavior as well. So search is becoming more conversational, it's becoming more personal, it's becoming multimodal, intelligent, agentic. All of this is happening as search is evolving. And let's talk about AI mode. How many of you are experimenting with AI overviews and AI mode? Almost everyone, right? When AI mode was launched a couple of years back, to now, it has 1 billion users. Now let that number sink in. It's a massive amount of usage that we are seeing on AI mode. The average length of queries in an AI mode, AI overview environment is 2 to 3 times longer than regular queries. And not just that, consumers today feel more confident when they use AI overviews and AI mode. 87% of consumers in our research tell us that they are feeling more confident after they get their responses from AI models like AI overviews and AI mode. Now that's amazing, and that's actually reflecting in intent as well. Last quarter, we had our highest ever queries that we saw on our platforms. So that's truly reflecting in how consumers are searching and how confident they are feeling when they are searching in the AI environment. And now we are pushing the frontier of AI search in the agentic world. And I'm giving you a little bit of a glimpse of what future will look like. So think about AI agents, search live kind of experiences. And AI is not just, and search driven by AI is not just going to answer your questions anymore, it's actually going to execute your intent. So that's the world we are building for. Like I said, we are extremely optimistic of what AI is doing to search and how we are keeping pace with consumer expectations and consumer demands, and really, really excited about this new era of agentic search as well. But it's not just search that is powering, it's not just search that AI is powering. AI is also powering our video models. And of course, YouTube, one of our biggest platforms, is powered by the same Gemini models that you see on search. I'm sure you've experimented a little bit with Ask YouTube, but that's how video is also getting more intelligent, more agentic. And it's not just search and video, it's actually embedded in all our advertising models through Google Ads. So the same intelligence of Gemini that I spoke about models all our ad models as well, and hence the kind of business impact and intelligence that it's able to create is unparalleled. I don't know how many of you have tried Gemini Omni. Have any of you heard about it, tried it? Yeah. So that is one of our latest models, I would say breakthrough in the era of creativity, and the way it's bringing world-class video and image models. If you haven't tried it, I would really urge you to try it. It's truly world-class. So we are extending AI in different ways, including pushing the frontiers of creative as well. Now the question you will ask as this community is, what does all this Gemini advantage mean for your businesses? And that's the right question to ask. I would say it's collaborating with a partner that understands this entire arc of consumer intent, powered by robust discovery to intent engines that we have. Now for years, we used to all believe, and we've all lived in the era of marketing where we used to believe that consumer journeys are a straight line, like a highway. It starts at one point and it ends at another point. But over a period of time, our own behavior and the way AI has evolved has made it clear that consumer behavior is not a straight line anymore. It's actually this never-ending loop of discovery to intent, right? Right from discovery to intent to validation, curiosity. It's become like this never-ending loop. And there are three clear consumer realities that we are seeing in this world. Number one, Google search and YouTube are where your consumers are truly making decisions. In fact, our data tells us that in 93% of discovery journeys where your brand is discovered or any service is discovered or any business is discovered, Google and YouTube are present in those journeys. Search is where consumers are truly hitting the purchase button. Even when the discovery is happening on social platforms, people, before making the final purchase, are going to Google search to try and validate, to try and compare, to try and get more information. And most importantly, the Gen Z cohort that all of us care very, very deeply about, they might be obsessed with their social media feeds, but before making a search decision, before making a purchase decision, 90% of them go to Google search. But the proof of all of this, truly, what I'm talking about is in performance. And when brands combine YouTube and Google performance together, they see on an average 1.6x higher ROI than paid social benchmarks. Now, I'm also saying this because we cannot, in this world of AI, rely on platforms that just react to data. We need to partner with platforms where we are able to predict consumer behavior in real time, put your brand and business in front of the consumer when it truly matters, to be able to answer the consumer query in the form of the right ads that you've put out for your businesses and brands. And that is where the Gemini advantage comes in. I would say it is our most advanced model, our best engineered AI, which is designed to deliver the best ROI for your brands. And it will be a game changer in the agentic era. Imagine a world where visibility does not matter anymore. What will matter is how eligible is your brand to be in front of the consumer when somebody else, an agent, is actually making the decision for you. And that's why we have started building for that world. We have launched something called UCP, Universal Commerce Protocol. I'm sure you've heard about it. Try and find out more if you haven't. but this is exactly using the Gemini intelligence to be able to power agents to deliver real impact for businesses and brands in moments that truly matter, where consumer is really searching for your brands or is showing or displaying the right intent for your brands and businesses. With that, I've come to the close of what I had to say, but I do want to say that we are in this together as partners, and with Gemini, which is our most advanced model, we truly believe we can make a difference and deliver the best ROI for your brands. We want to partner with you. We want to ensure that you have all the right tools available to experiment, to gain the confidence, and deliver the best results for your brands and businesses. When I began, I said I'm also extremely optimistic in the world of AI. I'm extremely optimistic because what I have seen from marketers like yourselves is this willingness to really embrace AI, willingness to experiment, willingness to fail fast and try and understand what really works for you. So I would really urge you over the next 2 days to ensure that you attend all the deep sessions that we are doing. We have a full session that we are delivering on search and what is changing in the world of search, what's changing in the world of YouTube, our creator partnerships, and of course, more here and now, how we are preparing for the festive and how you can partner with us very, very closely. So please ensure that you partner with us, you go through all the sessions, reach out to your Google representatives. We'll be happy to partner with you. And with that, thank you so much. I hope you have a really productive 2 days. Thank you.